Welcome back to Steve's World of Wonders.
Alright, I'm gonna open up some mail here that I got. I ordered some things on eBay, so let's get into these. Let's see what I've got. I gotta try to do this with one hand so I can hold the phone with the other. I've got my alligator letter opener here. Gonna open these up. I'll probably have to use two hands. Okay, so let's try it with one hand. Hi everybody. I've got some mail here that I got from eBay. I ordered these from eBay. I'm not going to show you the address on the other side. They do have some pretty neat stamps on them, but you don't get to see them. Anyways, let's try and open these with one hand while I hold the camera phone with the other. So that'll be the interesting part of the video, watching me try and open these. Let's turn this around. It's got the flap there. Oh, this is an alligator or crocodile letter opener that I got as a gift from somebody. But it doesn't work with the mouth, see? But that can pick up your mail. I'm gonna open some mail here with my alligator letter opener, and I'm gonna try and do it with one hand, and that'll be the interesting part of this video, maybe, because you might not be as excited about what's in these as I am. I ordered some postcards and stuff on eBay, but you don't open it with the mouth part of this alligator, but you can lift the mail with that. I'm not going to show you the other side of this envelope because it's got my address on it. So here we go. I'm going to open these up with the tail end. It's a little bit broken on the end. I don't know how that happened, but it's missing some pieces. Got broken off there. Oh, it comes with a card. I'm doing this with one hand, holding the phone with the other one. I gotta learn to speak right if I'm gonna do these videos. I can't put a sentence together. Alright. This is very nice. Look at that. What did I get in here? Can't remember. Ah, yes. This is a postcard. Looks like I ordered more than one. Ontario place in probably the early 80s. There's the Cinesphere, which was the world's first IMAX theater. IMAX technology was invented in Canada. Ontario Place was in Ontario, Canada, in the city of Toronto Harbourfront, which was an amusement place for people to walk through and watch movies, some of them about Canada. Some of them just entertaining movies. There's a walkway here and a nice park area, people to walk around in, restaurants, a couple rides, giant playground that was amazing for kids. All around a great place to visit if you were a kid in the 80s near Toronto. So let's see the second postcard here. I can't get this. Take off the protective covering. Oh, there we go. There's 4 views of Ontario Place with the nice Trillium logo, which is the symbol for the official flower for Ontario and is featured in many symbols and signs for this province that I live in. These are some of the amazing buildings that were there, and some more of the buildings and a paddle boat. On to the next package. See if my alligator can bite into this one, folks. One-handed mailbag. Here we go. Everyone excited? Mystery package. It's probably more postcards. Spoiler alert. Oh my goodness. I am not coordinated. Oh my. Come on. I could just rip things, but I think the challenge is kind of trying to do this properly. This is very sticky. This alligator isn't the most help right now. See, the problem is I have to hold this envelope somehow to do this, but I'm gonna wreck this thing. Alright. I'm gonna pause this one moment. I'm gonna use both hands here. I'm cheating. I was trying to do this challenging thing. Just, I don't know why, but I was just trying to do it with one hand. Entertainment, I guess. Anyways, one sec. Let's open this thing. Problem is it's super sticky. Hold on. Alright, I resorted to using both hands. And I didn't really need the letter opener for this one because of all the glue that was on the flap. The letter open just kind of got lodged in the glue. So it's got bubble wrap on the inside. Let's see what we've got. More postcards. Mystery solved. Mystery solved. Here we go. What is this? It's a church. It's a miniature church. Even the trees look miniature. And the people are miniature. And the cars are miniature. And my thumb is real life size. Cool. Postcard. But where is this? Where is this taken? I bet it's somewhere in Ontario. Let's see. Oh, if my camera could focus, this was taken in Cullen Gardens and miniature Village, Whitby, Ontario, Canada. Wedding photos are being taken outside the stone replica of St. George's Anglican Church at Sybil's Point, Ontario. See, they have miniature displays. They had miniature displays at this Cullen Gardens that depicted real buildings all over Ontario, Canada, in a beautiful garden setting with attention to detail on the architecture and the goings on in those buildings. The little trees are a special dwarf variety that are carefully pruned to keep them small. Photo by Robert J. Heron. Come on. Why does it take so long to focus? I can't even read that. I wish these had dates on them. So that's the first postcard in that pile. I really like it. It's cool. I was there quite a number of times when I was a kid. Whenever we went for trips out by Whitby or on the way to Toronto or something, I'd always ask to go here, especially to see this carnival amusement park themed miniature area. I think that's a bumper car tent. Oh, maybe not. No, that's a Midway Games tent. Sorry. There's a miniature carousel, and all these things had motors on them and then turned, and the airplane ride, the planes would go up and down. Really cool. And the roller coaster would run its track, and there's people staring at it. Am I in that picture? Am I there? I could be, because I was there. This place no longer exists. This says Cullen Gardens and Miniature Village, Whitby, Ontario, Canada. As you stroll in the valley, you find a miniature fair. The roller coaster is a replica of the one at the CNE, and CNE stands for Central Nanada Equator. So this is an amusement area in miniature. The carousel would have a motor in it. It would turn around. This is like a Midway Games tent. There's a Skyway. There's these airplanes would move up and down and go around in a circle, just as a real sized thing would go. Here's a roller coaster with people looking on. Am I in there somewhere? No. Hiding behind those people? Because I was there. I was at this place looking on like those people watching the roller coaster operate. Back in the 80s, when this place existed, it no longer exists. So let's take a look at the back. Still no date on this thing, I don't think. Printed in Canada. Cullen Gardens in Miniature Village, Whitby, Ontario, Canada. As you stroll in the valley, you find a miniature fair. The roller coaster is a replica of the one at the CNE, which stands for Canadian National Exhibition, which takes place in Toronto, right near the Ontario Place grounds that the other postcard depicts. Photo by the same person. Really cool. I was there when I was a kid. Here's another of a water wheel and a real water feature. In miniature with beautiful gardens surrounding. It's no wonder I wanted to go here all the time when I was a kid. Cullen Gardens in Miniature Village. The miniature old mill and water wheel represent Pioneer's power source. The force of a stream would turn the wheel which ran grinding or sawing machines in the mill. Note the hungry robin in the foreground. You know what? You guys probably noticed that, but I did not. There's the hungry robin. Right there. He's bop-bop-bopping along. Bop-bop-bopping along. The hungry robin goes bop-bop-bopping along. Yeah. Anyways, let's go on to the next postcard. Look at this. This is incredible. This is depicting a real street from Ontario. It's a shame that this place doesn't exist anymore. Look at that. It's a good thing these postcards exist. So this is like a document that proves that this was around. Cullen Gardens and Miniature Village. I like saying that every time. Main Street in the Miniature Village. 1/12 scale replicas of historic buildings in southern Ontario. That's my province. These are buildings that are in my province. Do I recognize any of them? They sort of look like familiar. Really cool. Alright. Here's a real life building. This is probably the entryway, maybe, and where they have their gift shop. I don't know, that's my guess. I can't remember everything from when I was there. Look at the nice flowers. Everything's well kept. That's the way a tourist park attraction should be. Alright. Cullen Gardens and Miniature Village. Restaurant and gift shop. Erected on the original foundation of a barn that was built in 1850. I wonder if that building's still there. Should be. I hope it's still there. The restaurant and gift shop are open year-round, and they probably sold these postcards there. Here's one where everything's lit up for Christmas. Christmas season. The miniatures are lit up. The main building's lit up. What an amazing sight that would be to walk around celebrating the Christmas season with your family in the 1980s in Ontario, Whitby, Ontario. The Christmas season here can be warm and joyous. Stroll through the illuminated miniature village, down through the valley. Dinner in the restaurant and visiting the gift shops will give you memories for years. What do you think of that? Here we have an example of their amazing gardens. Look at those tulips. That tree, yeah, just ignore that. And there's a waterfall. Flowers right to the horizon. Everywhere. Who would not enjoy that? How relaxing to walk around that. A feast for the eyes. Memories to last forever. All the work that went into planting those, making sure they bloom. Cullen Gardens. Springtime view of a stream flowing and flowing through an abundant variety of tulips. For information, phone this number. Okay. What do we have here? More Christmas photos. There's some kind of snail type creature with a trail of slimy snow and lights in the background. It looks cold. This floor, oh, it's not a snail. It's not a snail with a slime trail. This is a floral peacock, and it becomes a spectacular display of lights during the Christmas season. What do you know? They fooled me. Thought it was a snail. Look at those flower beds and those topiaries. How do they do that? How do they do that? It's a marvel. It's a marvel. So much work and so much payoff for the people who visit there. I mean, where else can you see that? It does not exist anymore. One of the many picturesque scenes at Cullen Gardens miniature village. Picturesque. Look at all the detail it put into this, making this park look good. It's like a world-class garden that was here in Ontario. All those white stones lined along the water, getting different colors in there so it's pleasing to look at, different textures. Really cool place. The Canadian autumn paints the trees, while thousands of chrysanthemums and flowering kale and cabbage, oh wow, there's edible stuff in there, lend their color in a beautiful display. Come to the Mum Festival, third week in September. This is a prize photo by Violet Naylor. Well, that's a different photographer. And I've run. Oh, no, there's more. This is another one of the same. Or is it? This one is written in French. The topiary garden is a popular spot for picture taking. Why? Why? That's ugly. Why would it? Alright. Here's that snail again. With this trail of slime. This time it's in summertime, I think, with the Canadian flag in the background. What a beautiful snail. Cullen Gardens. The body of this floral peacock measures 13 feet high by 25 feet long and has a tail that measures 40 feet. Wow. It requires the service of 4 gardeners. See what I mean about lots of work going into this park? Unbelievable. 15,000 plants in 2 weeks to create this spectacular beauty. I wonder what the admission price was to get in here. Alright. Next photo. Next postcard with a photo. What's on the peacock's head? Those are weird feathers, man. Please do not touch. What does that say? These are live plants. Huh. Live plants. Imagine that, live plants. Okay, what's on the back? The body, it's got the same information. Another photo by Robert Heron. Wow, a peacock taken by a heron. Well, that was awesome. I enjoyed that little exploration of postcards that I got from eBay. That was a lot of fun, and I'm glad I bought these. Brings back memories of going there with my folks and my sisters back in the day. Just do a little slideshow review of my postcards here. Woo! There's the bonus card that I got. Ontario Place. Dingle Ontario Place there too. And it's all thanks to my little friend Alligator letter opener. Oh yeah, another thing that I opened already, also from eBay, bought at around almost the same time as these postcards, was the spoon souvenir from Cullen Gardens as well, with Canada on the top and a picture painted inside the curvature of the spoon. Cullen Gardens, Whitby, Ontario. I love Canadiana souvenirs. I love how it looks. I love the symbols, like on the Ontario Place card here. I love the old symbols we had for our signs, etc., like this trillium. I just really dig this stuff, man. I'm glad I got this as a reminder of something. Anyways, thanks for joining me on this mail opening journey to happiness. What's it say on that? What's it say on that thing? What's it say? What's that say? Focus. Oh, upside down. Refocus. I don't know what that said. Thanks for joining me on this mail opening fun time show, video show. I just got a message on my phone and it made a noise. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, bye for now.